All right, it's Rory here. Welcome everyone. I'm super excited to walk you guys through this. I'm more excited because I know what this means for all of us. So let me just explain what you're getting involved with in what we call the grapevine system, and just give you some background here so that you really know what you've got. One of the biggest things that's important in teaching people how to do something is what we call the art of self-promotion. And what I'm going to let you guys know is we have put so much behind this because we know that it's really effective. There's tools and services that are out there that usually cost a lot of money because they actually make things work. In today's world, just sending an email, just sending text messages in a normal sequence isn't enough to do it massively. And in the way of the world, to do it properly with ethics, morals, and to keep your company in a very good, light as a business, there's a term that's called whitelisting that is very, very important. And there's ways to do it. I've been doing it for decades. And there's ways to do it that are very, very expensive. There's ways to do it that are effective. And then there's ways that are, cutting corners. And cutting corners is great when you're starting out if you're trying to pinch your pennies, but it's really not effective long term, like every cutting corner thing is, because eventually you're going to get a bad name out there. The big services out there aren't going to like you, and we don't want that ever. We want to grow a very solid, sustainable business and protect it. We're dealing with some incredible products and services that are going to be around for a very, very long time, and we're creating, a lot of incomes, and these incomes are, creating the lifestyles for our family members, and we need to protect that, right? You protect the golden goose. In our case, we protect the golden geese and all their eggs, okay? We have multiple streams of income. We are very brilliant in how we set things up, but we do things right. And so I'm going to educate you guys on what that is, and I'm going to, explain to you why we do things the way we do it, and just be aware that we're going to modify as we go forward and put more and more into it. And like anything here, Tanya and I are going to help fund you guys with all the leads to work on, teach you guys how to work them right as far as the core group. But we're going to just throw more and more resources as we prove it out and help you guys all build, because we're all in this together. It's a win-win-win scenario. And everybody just needs to go to work, follow the system. It's a system, not a suggestion. And this is how we utilize our fourth leg of our marketing tables is the marketing we're going to teach you here. The grapevine system automates and gets rid of a lot of the what was once manual work. And that being said, those that aren't able to take advantage of the grapevine for whatever reason, you can't do Wine Ambassador yet, you're not quite able to add it to your budgets, depending on what your situation is, it's still good to know how this is, because we're going to work towards that. We're going to help you get things established, take advantage of, our resellers program, our IBO program, so that you have money to bridge as you build your business. But this stuff is very, very important, okay? And you guys can just go to Google and hit whitelisting. It'll give you more background. But basically, it means that we have a relationship, or through our provider of our text messaging and email messaging, that they know that we're a proper business and we're paying fees. Literally, we're paying per email, per text to go out in a proper format so that we help them with their resources, and we're basically a really good user of the services, and allows us to bulk and grow. And because we are doing it in a business format, we are paying to play. That's basically what it means. And as long as we do it properly, we're able to do this in mass and to grow. Now, that being said, on the business side of it, we definitely don't want to, create things that's going to be a burden to everybody. So we're helping definitely to subsidize that and help you guys grow. And like anything else, you've got an amazing support unit here with RR247. So what I'm going to do is, you guys can go through all that. Whitelisting is the way we want to do it. It's a long-term solution. But because of that, there are costs. And because there are costs, we want to be really smart with it. We also should be smart anyway. We don't want to just throw any data in. We want to put data that's validated. So to me, validated data means that the person absolutely knows it's coming, or they've requested it and are open that it's coming. So we do that one of two ways. One is our personal contacts, or people we talk with and say, hey, do you want to get some information on, in our case, our wine business? And hey, I have these online businesses. Do you want to? I'll send you some information if you want it. They say yes, they want to get it. Perfect. That's validated. Okay. The way we do it with marketing, which is where we're taking cold marketing and warming it up, is we have access to these incredible leads that are fresh responders that have gone through a sales funnel and process that we've built, that we have, that generates leads of people that want to work from home, that want to work with the system, and we provide those leads to you. We pay for them, we pay to generate them, and we provide them to you through your instructor. Yeah, that's something you go through your instructor. They have access to them at will. We have literally so much of these that we have made available to you. Tanya and I have lead marketing companies we've had for years. We've been doing this. We are probably part of the largest BizOp lead generation companies in the world. Like it's pretty massive what we do. That being said, we're making those available. We're funding the creation of them. There is absolutely no cost to you. It's just you need to commit to do it consistently in a minimum of 90-day blocks to work with these leads. If you're just going to get in and try them for a couple days, don't even bother. This isn't one of those things where you put a bunch of leads in today and tomorrow you've got success. It has to drip on them. It has to go through ascension marketing. And it works when we put these systems in place. The Grapevine system and these Powerline systems create a fear of loss, which is real. The sooner they activate, the sooner they can start building with us. If they don't activate by the cutoff dates, the people that did activate roll above those that didn't. Those that take action are the ones we work with, and that's how this all works. And you'll see it in more and more of a structure as we go through the training more. But we want to put validated people in. Now, that being said, I'm going to show you how we set up your system. And then I'm going to literally walk you through the validation, and I'm going to walk you through how we enter them in and discuss more of it as we go through these training, videos and in sessions. So right now, I just wanted to cover whitelisting and give you some background that we've got this incredible program. You guys, the Grapevine system is programmed by our very own CTO, which is Peter Antoineau, and he is incredible, you guys. So whenever you get time to talk to him or see him, just tell him thank you. You guys, the amount of hours the guy has in this system is incredible. We've been working on it for months, and I have to tell you, I gave him a wish list as the internet marketer that I am, and he's just making it all happen. So I'm a big kid in a candy store, and you guys have no idea how awesome this is, and you're going to get to see it. But we have all the tools, all the hooks, all the artificial intelligence behind the scenes that reacts so that we look genius when we're marketing, but it's really being automated for us using technology. Remember, we get paid by the action, not the hour. We're not trading time for dollars. We're trading actions, and we're using technology to make those actions happen faster and more automated, and we're working smart, right? This is what we get here. Okay, so you guys can go read about whitelisting if you want to. It's seriously, we're doing everything completely the way that all the players want to be done, and it means that our text messages do get delivered. They don't get blocked. It means that our emails go in the inbox. They don't go to spam. You guys, this is really cool. Okay. There's so many more advantages to it than that, but that's the gist of it. So I'm going to go to Wine Ambassador. I'm going to log into one of our Grand Crus and get him set up. I happen to have, let's see. I'm going to log into this other thing really quick. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I'll bring that back. All right, so first and foremost, there's Tipping Circle, okay, and Wine Ambassador. So the Grapevine system, guys, this is where we differentiate ourselves. So as you guys know, I'm not just, founder, creator, owner of all the marketing that's here that represents Triple R247 and performance blogging, but I'm also the CEO of Wine Ambassador. And for those that are brand new here, let's just say that it's really nice when you know how to market, and it's really nice when you know how to create wealth and income, and it's really nice when you're able to, put yourself in a situation where you can control the livelihoods of the family. Okay, so everyone here is a partner of ours. We want to make sure that we do everything we can to protect our investments, your investments, our incomes, your incomes, so that we have a solid foundation. And wine has been such a big, major part of our success and our income. It's a foundational product. It's not going to go away. And we get to do it our way, the right way. We have control in the quality. We have control in the actual wines that we have that are made from Napa and Sonoma Valleys primarily. We get to control that, but also we are able to structure this in a way where the RRR247 family is doing the support and servicing, and it allowed us to be a very smart company, which allowed us to put the most available funds in the compensation model so we can all get paid very, very well to do this. We cut out all the fat that companies have. We utilize, things that we could do as a family to really sharpen, cut the fat and leave the funds here to build and market and deploy this out there so that we can all have the ability to make more and more money and use that to leverage and grow our incomes. Right? This is something that we've got figured out. We know how to do this, and when you know how to do it in marketing, it's about massively, growing it, right? If you can take $1 and turn it to $2, I'm gonna, take you guys some stuff that Brett talks about too, right? He's the president of Wine Ambassador, and he and I go back years now. But if you can take $1 and make it into $2, great. You want to keep doing that. But if you can take $1 and make it into $100, you want to really press the pedal to the metal and make that happen more and more, so that your profitability is higher and you're massively making more and more money for the efforts. We get to do all of that here, but we do it together. So that means that when we bring in somebody new or somebody that doesn't have the business experience, we can share that with them and guide them through here to get them successful, help change their income, economics of their family, and make the world a better place, right? And we do that with all of our programs. Well, one of the biggest things about this is because Wine Ambassador is being ran by professional marketers that are literally servant leaders and people that really care about your success. We were able to take the programming and then take our top other anchor offers. So we'll talk about anchor offer number 1 is wine. Anchor offer number 2 is Valentis. It's our health program. We have a lot of health products that we sell. We've done very, very well with. It's been proven in our model. And then the third is what's called the tipping circle, or you guys are going to hear it more and more as the performance giving network. Well, those are our top 3 anchor offers. Well, the way we market and the way we build as performance bloggers here under RRR247 is we do the work and it's circular, right? It doesn't matter how we get them into our PBSs. Once they're there, they get to see everything else that we have, right? That's what we call the marketing house, marketing premise. The other marketing premise is the shopping mall, right? Based on anchors. And you guys have all heard this and gone through the training. Well, we have, instead of anchor stores, we got anchor offers. And our top 3 anchors are incredible, huge fields of potential, massive parts of our, consumerisms and what we consume as consumers. And, we're dealing with wine, which is a food, right? We're dealing with health products, which is, falls in food and medicine and health and nutrition. And then we have the tipping circle and what we're calling the performance giving network, which is going to be basically your telco services and communication services, television, music, internet services, all sorts of other things we're doing, Internet of Things, all sorts of other things and technologies. And we also have cryptocurrency stuff that we work on. All these things that we get to grow, we don't need to focus on them individually. We focus on how we do what we do as performance bloggers. We utilize the tools that we're going to show you here at the Grapevine, and we make everything grow, and we grow multiple income streams. Our job here with RRR247 is to teach you exactly what I've done to create multiple income streams. I tell everybody I have over 28 different payments I receive each and every month. That's what you guys should all be able to, to achieve. Wine Ambassador pays 4 times a month. Valentis pays 5 times a month. The Tipping Circle pays all the time. There's big monthly payments. Google AdSense pays once a month. There's all these things we teach you and dive in there, and as they're growing, so does your income. But you're never going to be reliant on one thing when you build it our way. That's why we tell you to do everything the way we do, because we want you to have what we have. Okay. And there's so much room, you guys. And we do this all, again, it's a win-win scenario. Your instructor wins when you win. The company wins when you win. And that's why, Tanya and I are so happy to help fund the marketing, to help you guys take advantage of paid marketing and to feed this very grapevine system we're talking about. Okay, that being said, I've given you some philosophy. You're going to hear it over and over again. And then one of these moments is going to kick in. You're going to realize, like, oh my gosh, this is seriously genius. We're building all these businesses, doing it smart together and utilizing all these. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And when that happens, you'll be smiling, and we all get it already. All the instructors get it. They've all had that day of awakening. So anyway, I'm logged into Wine Ambassador. This is what it looks like when you're logged in. I'm going to click on what we call the hamburger here, these 3 lines. Looks like, a bun, patty, another bun. So I'm going to pull that up. And we got system, marketing, commissions, my team, and shopping. This is the basic. Everybody gets this. Well, I'm going to go here to click on Wine Ambassador. I'm going to go here to my profile, and I'm going to literally click on Edit Profile. And that's going to bring me down here, and I'm going to show you a couple of things first. One is you'll notice in the information here, and I've got his information here. I'm going to click Edit Information. And I notice he doesn't have a display name, so I want to put that in here. This is, one of my best friends, guys, so don't call him. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to go Valentis ID. And his Valentis ID or yours, the best way to do it is log into your Valentis back office. I'm in his. I'm going to go to my website address, and his is Idea Partnership. So I'm going to copy that, paste that right here where it says Valentis ID. Then I'm going to go to Tipping Circle, and I'm using my Tipping Circle with him because I don't have access to log into his Tipping Circle, so I'll change it later. But I'm going to come down here to Tipping Circle. I'm going to click on Invite Friends. Now, this is going to change. The dashboard is going to be changing. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming out in here and morphing as we grow and develop this, but I'm going to talk about it for a second. First, I'm going to click Invite Friends, and I'm going to go to my link. The Tipping Circle ID is right there. After that R/, there's a number. So mine is 161738. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it right here in the Tipping Circle ID. I'm going to hit Save Changes, and that's really important. I'm going to come back here for a second. I'm going to go click on Apps. Integrated apps. Oh, it's not there yet. There's some new things coming in the dashboard, and it'll go live. So when that does, you guys will notice the Tipping Circle is going to be marketing our wine, our health products, and then the Performance Giving Network, which is tied to this. And when they do that, if you've got your system done and you've gone through the proper processes with RRR247, your Tipping Circle referrals, when they click on that, it's going to go to your pages that define the Performance Giving Network, that define our Wine of the Month Club with Wine Ambassador, and that tie into our health page where all our products are with the Valentis product lines. So we're going to be cross marketing within our own systems, and Tipping Circle has 30 million members that are all going to be serviced through the RRR247 platform and the way we're doing things here. So just know that there's a lot going on, massive partnerships that are allowing us to grow all of this, and you're a part of it. And the more you get up to speed with everything, the more you get to participate. It's a fun life. Okay, Wine Ambassador, I changed all that. I'm going to click here to Member Services. In Member Services, we have Marketing Tools and Advanced Tools. Okay. Our Marketing Tools is a $14.95, and that's what we're going to activate today. And for those that are in the non-ship states, the non-ship countries, and also those that are marketing very heavy, we have Advanced Tools. The difference between the $14.95 and the $59.95 is the Advanced Tools allows for a lot more. Okay, so as you're building up and you're building your prospects up, eventually you're going to need more supply of text messaging, SMS messaging, and follow-up. It's usually when you're making more and more money as well, right? Like your business is supporting it. At that point, you're going to want to go from the $14.95 to the $59.95, but this is where everybody can start. Some of our leaders started right with a bigger package because they've already been creating prospects and they already have a lot of people to follow up with, and they also want more access to the leads that we get prepared for you. Tanny and I are funding them. We're running a big system with our SMS thing that is going to validate the leads the same way you're going to be doing it, but we're going to do it in a big system, and then we rotate them to our members that are utilizing the marketing tools. So not only do we give you paid leads and teach you how to validate them, but we're validating them for you as well and feeding them into your system to help you guys all grow. We are in a situation, Tanya and I, where we're just looking to bless those that want to work, bless those that want to take care of building their business and that want to participate in their own rescue, as we call it. We're going to help fulfill you with resources, and we're doing more and more, and we just rolled that out with this. So we're going to be creating those and distributing them to those that are active and growing and understand this in addition to the work you're doing. We get to do that, right? We get to do it, as we say it. Okay, so I'm going to click here and hit purchase. It says activate marketing tools. You will be billed. Boom. And I can cancel this, through the back office. I can upgrade easily. So I'm going to click activate. And that's here. And then I can cancel anytime and I can upgrade anytime. Right? Really simple. You don't need it. Kind of crazy, but if you don't need it, no problem. Now I'm going to click here on Wine Ambassador to reset it. And then I'm going to click on this. The hamburgers, and look, I got more options now. My marketing is open. It just changed. Okay, it just changed. Now I've already added my Valentis. I've already added my tipping circle in there, and that's really important because now when I add a lead, the Grapevine system is going to automatically add them into my Valentis system, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. And it's going to add them in a tipping circle. And that means that the one validated lead, once I enter it in, it's going to automatically feed all 3 anchors for prospecting automatically. I don't have to do it. I don't have to put manual time. It just happens. It's one of the best features of this platform, and it takes a genius programmer such as Peter to actually make that happen. You guys, that's a huge thing. So the Valentis has a Powerline system. You're going to hear about it. If you watch episode 9, I talk about it. If you look at the old episode 9, at the bottom of episode 9, I got a very long explanation and I show you exactly how it works. I was able to utilize marketing and tools to build that to well over 10 grand a month, doing exactly what we're giving you access to do here. Okay, so if you come down here to the websites, the one that they get preloaded into is this one right here, this Valentis Tour one. They're automatically going to get entered in here, and they get followed up with through the Valentis system. Now, the Valentis system is, that's what Valentis set up, and they run. We don't really have a cost to utilize that system, which is great. I really appreciate them handling that, but it's not at the level of whitelisting that we are. It does not have text messaging that goes out. It doesn't have messages that were written by me in there. And just so you guys know, it's something I'm very, very good at, is that whole marketing piece, right? I know how to write to get people to take action, and you guys will be able to see that if you want to, put in, one of your other emails. You can see the way that the messages are written. But, I'm working to hone it in for everybody, right? Because the bigger we all become together, the stronger we are together, the more we can grow and help more and more people around the world. And we're going global, right? When we added this Grapevine system, we now gave the ability for global partnerships of people that want to build with us no matter where they live. They can come in and participate. Even if wine's not shipped to them, they can help grow the wine business in the areas where we can ship wine. And this is game changer. The other thing that's a big game changer is we know we're building other income streams because we're building them together, and we're sharing the resources to not just build Wine Ambassador, but to build our anchor offer number 2 and anchor offer number 3, because they all help build everybody, because we're doing a circular build. You guys, people don't do this. I do it. Brett understands and does it. The people behind you, R247, we do it. No one does this. This is something I've just figured out by marketing and doing things that I've done, and it's these very ways that kept me in business all these years and let me win when other people went out of business. It's working smart, and you guys get all the tools here. You don't even have to understand how they work. You just got to learn how to do it. But it's amazing. It's awesome. Okay. I can't believe we have it. Like, you guys, you understand, I had a wish list. Peter gave me everything. So you guys, we are so blessed. Okay. So I'm going to click here to order leads. Once a month I can do this, and as long as I have the package, and I'm going to click here, and we can buy real-time leads, which we're going to have training on. They have a cost. That's something you will need to purchase if you want those. But Tanya and I are going to give you these leads that are funded, and these leads are not just leads that we send text messages out to. So we take paid leads, just like you guys have access to through your instructor. You're going to send messages through Google Voice, Text Now, other text services, and when they respond positively, you're going to add them here, and I'll show you where that's done. These are leads that have already responded positively that Tanya and I are working on with Peter, right, to send out and get positive responses, and then we'd come and give them to you because you're active and growing with us. We want to just help make you prosperous more and do something to help out. And this is something we could use and automate to give to you guys. So I'll hit select. I'm going to go through it like I'm going to order the leads. It's going to have my payment type in there, though it costs nothing. 0. I'm going to check out. There's no cost, but they're in the queue now. So now when I select on this, I'm going to go to, I can click on order leads. I go to my campaigns. It's going to show me that they're there. I haven't received any yet because we just started it. This will show me my organization campaigns, so I can see that the people I'm working with, how many leads they've ordered, and what does that look like, right? So right now I have 6 shares ordered, 75 leads ordered, leads received 125. It's filled, so it's running something in the organization. There's people doing something, and then there's campaign stats, which more and more we're going to have access to things. So then there's that. I'm going to go to the Grapevine CM, which is Contact Manager. CM is short for Contact Manager. Shows I got 10 leads purchased, even though they were free. Tanya and I are funding those for you guys. And when it runs out, I'll let you order more leads. And we're giving you access to this, one campaign from us a month, subject to change. If we have more, we'll let you guys know. We're working on that all the time. You guys, and I'm just going to put a big amount of gratitude for our instructors. The more instructors we have that are helping us grow this, it allows me to go create more opportunities and leads and sources for us to grow. And you guys, we did a lot over the past few months, and it's because our instructors, our MSIs, our PSIs, our GSIs, and our Certified System Instructors, CSIs, have been so incredible growing and supporting you guys. So hats off to them. You guys, please know this is just, we're all about paying it forward, performance giving, and helping everybody. But it really allows me to go do more of what I'm really good at, and that's sourcing leads and building massive marketing systems. Okay. So as we enter pre-enrollees and as they return, there's a whole training we'll have on this stuff, but this is where you see all of that, okay? And, we want to let the system do the work, let them see the videos. If they contact you, fantastic, but when somebody upgrades and they become a paid customer or a paid ambassador, paid customers, they're just going to get the wine. Let the wine do the sales for it. Once they get it, everything's great. I don't contact customers. Unless they're a friend and I want to say thank you, I don't. If they come in to buy wine, great. Let them buy the wine. If they come in as a paid ambassador, right, then you want to connect them with your instructor. So let your instructor know. That's why we use the Trello board. So you'll go to Trello, put the notes in there, let your instructor know that, we'll use the name Betty White and say, Betty White to sign up as an ambassador. Once they've paid and come in that way, your instructor knows how to deal with it. They're going to contact them, welcome them in. They do what's called a BRT, and they're going to go through the flow and give them access to everything that we have to help them grow. Access to everything in the PBS, access to the RRR 247 training. And what that means is everybody that comes in through this, we're going to give them access to grow the same way you're growing. So not only are we providing leads for you and the training and these systems, but we're going to provide them for everybody you add to your team and they add to their team and so on, so that we help you support and grow. It's pretty powerful. Incredible is really, the word. Okay, so, and I'm just so happy that I get to do it for you. Okay, when you've got a prospect that comes in, you want to click here to add contact and that's going to come down in the later trainings. I'm just going to show you a couple things that are important, okay? I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go down to my account. I'm going to go to my credits, and right now I just signed up. I don't have any credits here. I don't have any credits here or any credits here. It takes 1 day or so for them to load. The system has a machine that goes out there, and it's going to load the credits. We are paying to send out a text message. We are paying to send out an email message, and so we issue credits based on that availability. It's also, so we're all good stewards. We don't blow up the system by importing bad data or being, stupid, really. Okay, so every package, and it's listed below, right? In the training, and we'll alter it as we can and make it, better. But at the time of this recording anyway, at the $14.95 package, which we have here, I'm going to have 300 text credits, and I'll get 300 new ones in addition to every month, right? And email credits, I'll get 10,000 email credits, and I'll get 10,000 more every month. Import credits, we don't get any on the $14.95. That's to import like a list of leads. That's something that definitely has more cost because everyone that goes in there gets text. We do provide some of those in the other package, and in the $59.90 or the $59.95, you're going to get 100 import credits. Now I'm going to let you guys know that your instructor is going to have leads for you to use in that regard, so talk to them. Tanya and I have been testing some incredible additional leads. We'll make them available in lots of 100, so those that have the bigger package will be able to utilize those. Anyway, we'll cover that in some more trainings. So this is where the credits are. Lead Blazer, guys, is a system that helps do dial-up calls. I know Brett's going to do some training on that. We don't utilize that with our accredited leads. We just let the system run. If they don't buy or they don't upgrade, we don't talk to them. We don't waste our time on tire kickers or people looking for information. We follow up with them when they actually make a purchase. So if they ever reach out to you and email you or communicate with you, just tell them, oh my gosh, it's great. You can invite them to the Monday program, the opportunity call. The messages are going out to do all that anyway. And some people like to go around and they'll ask you questions. Just tell them, hey, as soon as you upgrade, you're gonna get in I'll get you in contact with my instructor. They're gonna give you access to all the marketing that you need to help grow this and all the training to help you build a business. So just tell them to get in. And that's all they got to do. And if they literally upgrade, now we're gonna give them time and work with them. That's how that works. Okay. Here's my profile, account billing. Obviously that's the billing information. I'm gonna come here really quick. Profile, we're pretty much done with this, other than I am going to show you that we have a Refer 3 wine club and other websites are going to be added. They're not there right now, but just know that we're going to be adding more and more methods to bring marketing in through the ways we do performance blogging. We're going to have a retail site that's going to be just for acquiring customers. We're adding more and more things, and it's all going to help us build. You guys have the most amazing marketers on your team, and you've got the most amazing support here. Just follow the process, follow the systems. It's a system, not a suggestion, and then be consistent in doing the work. Anyway, I'll show you the rest of the next trainings. I'm so happy to share this with you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.